Hey everybody, how's it going? Good morning. So I just got done releasing these new social media lower thirds, and I've had them in my Discord to where you can hit me up and I'll help personalize them for you. But from doing some more research and messing around with the program, because I'm still learning myself, I found this little workaround. So I wanted to talk about it to where everything that I'm providing you today is free. You can do it yourself. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is download Davinci Resolve 17. When you hit download, you're going to see 4 options. We're going to choose this one right here, and you download it for your respective operating system, whether you're using Mac, Windows, or Linux. When you're done with that, inside of this video, you will find a link to my Discord server. And in there, you will find the settings we need, as long as some logos that you can use as well. These are all completely free. Anyways, when we are done with those, we're going to go ahead and open up Davinci Resolve, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do what you got to do. I'm going to hit new project, and you can title it whatever you want. I'll put Davinci. The caps lock is still on. This is a lot to look at. Do not freak out. First thing we're going to do is hit the settings. And because I am currently recording at 60 frames per second, I need this timeline to be at 60 frames per second. Whatever you're recording at and whatever you are editing needs to match the timeline that you're editing. There's some exceptions in that, but we won't get into that. That's too much. But we're going to click save, and then we're going to go over to edit. You're going to see this media pool thing right here. We're going to right click that, hit new fusion composition. And this is where things really matter for the thing that we're doing right now. The lower thirds animations were done at a 5-second interval. So we're going to do 5-second duration. That's not changing. The only thing that is changing is this frame rate, because the fusion composition itself was done at 30 frames per second. We need this clip to be at 30 frames per second. I really hope you hear the birds outside my window, because it's great. Good morning. We're going to hit create. Then we're going to pull this down into our timeline here. And we're going to hit this button that says fusion. Go ahead and take this media out thing and just throw it somewhere. Open up our file explorer here. And we're going to go ahead and grab the thing that we downloaded, the social media lower third settings. And we're just going to plop that in here. If you end up losing yourself, there's this little white square here. You can click that, and that will navigate this entire workflow for you. We're going to pull this media out back over, and we're going to click this box on the transform 4 and bring that to the yellow arrow on the media out. And if we play this, it'll be slow because it's rendering. But here we go. Now, one thing I want to add is if you edit it just like this, if you put it on your video how it is right now, it's going to be in the middle of your screen. Let me show you. So if we go back over to edit, we have all this here, right? All good. We're going to grab this and put it up, so we create a whole nother video track. And then this is a step that you always want to do first. We are then, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put in a picture real quick. But just to show you, it's in the middle of my face. So how we fix that is you want to click on this, right click, and click Open in Fusion page. This will take you right back to where we were. This transform 4 node, make sure that it's selected, and you'll see all these arrows in this green box here. We want to click the center of this arrow, where we can move this. And if you want to, you can press Control and use your mouse wheel to scroll out. This is your canvas. And I'm going to put mine right at the bottom. And I can use these green squares to make it a little smaller and resize as you see fit within whatever video you were editing. Now, if you want to do more than just Twitter, that's what that other folder in my Discord is for as well. There's more social media logos in there. What we can do here within the same video is click Diffusion Composition right here. Press Control C to copy. Make sure that this little red bar is at the end. And then press Control V to paste. Now we have a whole new one in here. And we right click this one and click Open in Fusion page. This will allow us to edit a whole nother one. So we're going to right click here and click Import Media, and you should have extracted the logos into a folder. So let's say we want to do YouTube. We'll go ahead and open up the YouTube one. We will pull this one down into the workflow. I would recommend pressing F2. You can rename this. I'm going to name 9 YouTube. And I can just click this one, press delete, and then tether the YouTube to this. And as you can see here, we have the YouTube logo, but this part here is still blue. And what we do with that is we click logo color, hold down this color select tool right here, and drag it over, and we're going to put it right over the red of the YouTube logo. And just like that, we changed it all. And the last little piece of advice that I have for this, in order to customize it for you, because it's going to show up with all of my information, we have these 2 spots right here. We have the URL. There it is. Okay, so when you first download this, that was weird. For some reason, these things were overlapping each other. So this is a mess. There. Okay. Somewhere within this workflow, you're going to find a URL and a text node. The URL node is whatever handle you want to use. Since we're using, if you're using Twitter, put at blah, 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 or whatever you want. This is where you can completely customize it. So for YouTube, I'm just going to put, boom. And it changed. And you can change all of these in here. This will not affect whatever we already did. So as you can see here, if we extend this out, it still should be a transparent image. We have the Twitter, and then we have the YouTube. The URL one, sorry, the text one is going to be the bigger text on top. Like and subscribe. And if you want to add more, same thing we just did. Control, copy, edit the 2 logos out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to join the Discord and ask me anything. I will be more than happy to help. But here you go. Have fun with it. Till next time.